Death in Paradise creator Robert Thorogood apologized to House of Games star Richard Osman after he had an awkward realization about their novels. Talking on the Binge podcast with Alex Jones and Harry Judd, Robert, 53, recalled the moment he approached Richard at a party to say he was sorry for their novels being incredibly similar. Robert is the author of The Marlowe Murder Club, a series that follows 3 women investigating crimes in Marlowe. His book was published in 2021, 3 months after Richard released his novel, The Thursday Murder Club. In both books, the lead character is an elderly woman who becomes an amateur sleuth. On the podcast, Robert said, "I met him eventually at a party. I don't usually go to those sorts of parties, and bless him, he was a +1 at the party, so it wasn't like a fancy party, and you do know when Richard Osman is in the room. So I got introduced to him and I go, 'I'm really sorry, but I appeared to have copied your book 3 months after your book.' I explained I was an actual writer, and I think he was concerned that my publisher had just hired a hack to quickly churn out a book. But I said, 'No, I've been working on this for years and years, and it's going to be part of a series, and maybe we'll do it as a television show,' and he said that's fine." Host Alex remarked that the books are incredibly similar. Robert added, "It's not just the titles. His Elizabeth was a 78-year-old woman, Judith is a 78-year-old woman, it's ridiculously similar. Joe Martin as Susie Harris, Emily Bevan as Rosanna Bailey, Samantha Bond as Judith Potts, and Cara Horgan as Bex Starling in the Marlowe Murder Club. Elizabeth gathers together a coterie of friends to solve light-hearted murders in the home counties, and my Judith gathers together a coterie of friends who solve light-hearted murders in the home counties. But there are lots of differences between the 2 books. The mix-up is believed by the filmmaker to be due to both writers being inspired by the Tuesday Club murders, the U.S. title for Agatha Christie's first Jane Marple book, 13 Problems. The cast of The Thursday Murder Club, Ben Kingsley, Helen Mirren, Celia Imrie, and Pierce Brosnan, on set with Richard Osman and Steven Spielberg. Since being released, The Marlowe Murder Club has been adapted into a TV series by UN Drama in 2024. The second series aired earlier this year. Meanwhile, The Thursday Murder Club is set to be turned into a film later this year. Directed by Christopher Columbus, starring A-list actors Helen Mirren, Pierce Brosnan, David Tennant and Ben Kingsley.